Hi, Bob Landry here. I thought I'd show you a few neat little things that I put on my 2022 Lynx Rave RE 3500 snowmobile. One of the things I did, I put on a skidoo bar extension, the adjustable one here, so you can take it and raise your bars up higher or lower, whatever you think. This one here, I think, goes to about 145 millimeters, 125 to 145 millimeters. And I got it all the way up. Also put one of the loops on here. You know, when you're doing some off-trail riding or whatever, you can always grab a hold of that. Or if you're riding a small kid, your son or daughter, it makes it great for them to hold on to here while they're in front of you. Works out really well. Other product I put on here was from Snow Bungee. Got these gripper clips right here. Holds my flashlight right in place. I've done about 200 miles of riding, and I've got them on my other sleds as well. Holds them in place very, very well. I put a pop rivet on. I pop rivet on here, one of the Skidoo pop rivets that you can get from Skidoo, with a large washer on the back to simply give it some meat, and it holds it right in place. So it doesn't go back and forth and spin around on you. Other neat item I have is this Garmin Nuvi 500 GPS with a RAM mount. So it mounts right there. Just mounts to the standard glove cover. You don't need to buy extra ones like I did. I got the glove box extension. So it makes it really well. It gives you a lot of extra storage space because basically you have all this extra space above here for storing items in there. So it works really well. I got the glove box liner too, but I think that was a big mistake because it's I think you paid almost $100 for it, and all it is, it's just a fiber liner that goes inside there. You really don't need it. But you get here again, you get the RAM mount you got to buy separately, and that mounts right on there with a couple of holes here, and then you just mount your Garmin Nuvi on there. Other thing I did with the Garmin Nuvi, I've had experience with. I've had that Garmin Nuvi for a long time. You can get it used on eBay for like probably $150, $200, or even probably $99 now. It's been a couple of years since I had to rebuy when I lost one four-wheeling with my Razor 1000 XP. I bought a cheap mount and flipped off and never saw it again. But what I do, because the Skidoos, when you get down below 2,000 RPM, like when you're getting to a turn, if you don't catch it in time, the GPS is going to want to shut down and then turn back on when you accelerate. So what I've done in the meantime, I simply get a bag of 3 extra batteries, and obviously the cold doesn't do too good to batteries, so I simply change the batteries as it comes along. And it has a battery compartment on here. You just do the clip back here. Let's see where it is. Right there, and this whole back section here comes off, and you change the battery. So I carry total of 3 extra ones with me. And I usually, if it's really cold out, I may go through 3 if I got a very long ride. Typically, I go through 1, maybe 1.5. But I highly recommend it, along with the software. The GPS Trailmaster software works very, very well on that as well for doing New England trails. I basically have maps of New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine, and New York. And so if I go into those different states, like riding, I can use that. But so far, I've got about 200 miles on my Lynx, and it's been handling really well. I just did a video as far as how to adjust the your rear sag, what it should be. I know that you go through the manual, and the manual tells you taking measurements here and there. But I found I just, by hit or miss, I was able to get it to an adjustment with measuring the distance rather than of the spring itself, than really the rider sag and whatnot like you would on a dirt bike. And you do the same thing on a snowmobile. But yeah. Check that other video out. It worked pretty well for me. I just tried a different setting, and next time I go out riding, I'm going to try that. Hope this is informative. Take care.